Hello, guys. This is Shar. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Now, y'all, the internet is a beautiful place when you actually find receipts. I have actually found receipts on your girl, the donkey of the day or the donkey of the month, Shamia Morton. Now, I just did a video about her just yesterday. Basically saying that she's fugazi. She's about one of the silliest women on TV right now. And that's no joke, because it's almost like she's not seeing Portia for what and who she is as it relates to her. Really forget about how she's treating other people as it relates to you, Shamia. She's garbage right now. You know what I mean? And the fact that Shamia keeps writing for her and co-signing for her. And not only that, helping her with the bullish as it relates to other people. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. You don't do that. You know what I mean? When your friend is wilding out and you just trying to keep the peace and not really fall out with other people, you talk to your friend in private and be like, girl, you wigging right now. You wilding out, or you was wrong, or whatever. You know what I mean? We're not asking you to do it in front of everybody. I mean, you can, but we ain't asking you to. And, if your friends start wigging or going off or doing something that's out of pocket while you guys are around people, you just say, okay, it's time to go. Let's leave, or let's get out of here, or we're about to go, or you know what I mean, or whatever. That's how you save face with everyone else. But you know what I mean, but you also getting your friend together and like saying let's go or whatever. Shamia is doing the opposite. She's helping Portia go off on people. She's helping her insinuate things. You know what I mean? She's perpetuating the lies. And if they're not lies, they don't really know about these incidents as far as Angela's husband cheating and having a baby and all this and that. According to Angela, all this innuendo was happening a long time ago when her husband was still in the NBA. Her husband has been retired from the NBA for years and years. So, but yeah, that is what Britt and Portia is trying to perpetuate. And Shamia is helping. And you really can stay out of it, just like you mentioned, it's not your fight. And speaking of it not being your fight, when Portia sat up there and said, I'll F Angela's husband, she had the nerve to say, oh, I thought it was funny. It was funny. And then when Angela asked her about it, she basically said, well, you know what? I thought it was funny. It was funny to me, and went on to say, well, you know what? I don't have a dog in the fight. It's not my fight. So this is why I didn't say anything about it. This is why I didn't say it was wrong, or whatever the case may be. And it's like, Shamia, really? Even if you're trying to save face with your close friend, you could just be like, well, you know what? She was wrong for that. But, I told her she shouldn't have said that. Even if you didn't actually say those things to her. You know what I mean? But no, she just flat out said it was funny. And she's also going on this press thing for the show. And she's telling all these people, Andy Cohen, Page Six, all these people, it was funny. It was funny. It was funny when Portia said that about Angela's man. It was funny. It would be funny if somebody said that to me about mine. And I wouldn't get mad. It's funny. So, y'all, why I find a receipt on the internet with Marlo Hampton. This is when Marlo was on the show, The Housewives of Atlanta. I forgot what season that was. But Shamea was on there too, or she was on there as a friend of for that season, or whatever the case may be. And Marlo and Shamea had it out as it relates to Shamea's husband. Okay? And it all came about, and I'm going to let you guys hear it from Marlo directly. And but I'm going to just set the prefix for this. Marlo and Shamia was cool. Marlo and Portia was cool. But I guess but Portia and Kenya was not cool during this season. And I guess when Marlo started getting cool with Kenya, Portia started feeling away and was pulling back. And when that happened, of course, Shamia pulls back as well, because Shamia is just a follower. She's more than just she calls it loyalty, but really you are a doormat. You are a for real doormat and a follower. You know what I mean? And you're a follower not of good, but of bad. So when Portia started falling back from Marlo, so did Shamia. You know what I mean? And then also wanted to actually shade her and all that stuff as well. It's like not Marlo, but Shamia. It's like Shamia is Portia's attack dog. She does the dirty work for Portia. And it would be cool if y'all was teenagers, or 12 and 13, or even 20. You know what I mean? But Shamia, I think I seen on the internet, Shamia 43. And I know Portia is 40 something. So it's like, y'all old bats. Really? Y'all still acting like teenagers. But anyway, so I laid the foundation. That's really what this is about. I pray to God that Candy is so busy and doing such big things with her movies, her TV. You know, she producing, Apollo or Othello, Denzel Washington in it. So I hope that she's so busy doing big things, she ain't got time to copyright me on this clip from her podcast, Speak on It. Because Marlo was on Speak on It. And, I just watched it because, I don't know, it just came across my timeline. I ended up watching the entire podcast of them two. I had no idea that this woman was going to shed some receipts about Shamia. And the receipt is basically that Shamia got mad. Shamia got mad and Shamia got pissed when Shamia thought that Marlo implied that she could be with her husband, or have her husband, or get with her husband, or could take her husband from her. She got mad. She did not laugh. It was not funny to her. Which we knew that Shamia was lying about that mess. But, this is just proof that she's all cap. And Shamia, you do not need to come back to the Housewives of Atlanta next season. Because I feel like at this point, Shamia is the sweet tea of the Housewives of Atlanta. You just not cut for this. You're not cut for this, because literally Shamia is all over the damn place. She's up, she's down, she's siding with Portia. She friends with this one. Then the next day, soon as Portia roll her eyes at somebody, she's not friends with them no more. You know what I mean? She calling somebody out about their nose. She doing this, she over here. She all over the place. Just stay home, work on that third baby or whatever. Hopefully y'all have a boy. And your music career, whatever it is you're trying to do, and call it a day. Because, yeah, she's not housewife material, in my opinion. But let y'all listen to this soundbite, okay? Y'all can hear it directly from Marlo's mouth. How this girl got pissed when she felt that Marlo was insinuating that she'll take her husband. You didn't laugh. It was not funny to you. Y'all listen to this soundbite. Drop down in the comments. I do talk back. Like the video. Subscribe. And until next time, you guys. Ciao.
Okay, you started. Okay. So y'all started having words, and I think you said something about her husband. How did the subject of her husband?
You know what happened? No, this is what happened, kid. I'm gonna take you back there. And I'm drinking, kid. Don't drink. She getting over y'all. We're going short. So, kid, you remember we were talking, and I said, Shamia, what's the problem? It's not like I fucked your man.
Oh, you did say that.
That's what I said. And what she said, you remember?
She said, oh, you can never fuck my man. He would never want you. He never fuck you.
No, never. You can never fuck. He'll never want you. I said, girl, if you fuck you, you'll want me. That's exactly what I said. So if it was that bad, I apologize to her at the reunion, but that's verbatim what I said, y'all. I said, Shamia, I don't understand, what is our issue? It's not like I fucked your man, I did something to your family, my husband, I never fucked you. Girl, you done fucked half of Africa. Are you for real?
No, you did say you can have him if you wanted to. No.